Hey everyone, this is LuckoftheKevin signing in with some more Let's Play Plague Inc. In the last episode, we took on the Murex worm, and in this episode, we're going to be taking on the Necrovirus, which has kicked my butt in the past, but we'll try to get through it this time, shall we? As you can see with the genetic code, there's an entire section for this virus. It gets its own genes, and they're all related to zombies. So unfortunately we don't have those yet, but well. Okay, now for this one, mutating transmissions is a good thing, but I'm going to go with making it decreasing the chance of my plague mutating for this time around. I just think that it'll be easier, and I don't know what to go with. I honestly don't. I think I'm just going to stick with that, increasing infectivity there. I do recommend sticking with the DNA gene, the DNA gene. It's the one that allows you to get points from popping DNA bubbles. But let's go ahead and start off in India. Why not? It's always a good place to start. Begins in India, yada yada. It's a Necrovirus. It has extreme regenerative abilities combined with aggressive metabolic demands, but most of its genetic structure is a mystery. Ooh, I don't know. If you look in here in the disease, you can see that the disease screen is once again different. Transmission, we have a couple different options: segmented genomes, saliva, zoonotic shift. Symptoms, we only have insomnia and hypersalivation, so we're going to wait on those. And abilities, you can see we start with the same basic abilities, but most of the screen here is still open, so we're going to have options later. Now, I will admit this is actually my third take of this, because it's been giving me that much problems. So let us start with more blood and wait till we get 12 for the next blood upgrade. Because this one has been giving me some issues, and I don't know why. I mean, yes, this one's really hard, and I've honestly never beaten it on the brutal mode, but still, dang. But I really like how they included a zombie virus in these games, because given recent media's obsession with zombies in the past couple of years and apocalyptic scenarios, zombies is just a really good way for this game to go. 13 for that. Although you can see we're starting to spread in the brain. So, Danish Mafia becoming too powerful. Good for them. But no, this one will give you trouble. And if it doesn't, well then you got off easy. I'll admit I'm tempted to just do this on casual mode, just because this one is really difficult. New health guidelines, making them less vulnerable to diseases. Well, screw them too. Yay, we're starting to infect places. That's good. But this virus, you actually have to deal with. This virus, for lack of a better term, is the zombie virus. I mean, it doesn't start off turning people into zombies, but it will. It will. Well, you'll eventually get to the point in here where the dead have a percentage chance of turning into zombies. And once they do, then you get more, then you get a lot of options as to how you run your game. Saliva 2, that one's a good one to go with. I'm going to grab that just because it has a really high infectivity rate to it. Now, in this one, it is really good not to be seen while you are, not to be noticed while you're infecting the world, but it's not necessarily game over if they find you. There's a good chance of it being game over if they find you before you infect a lot of places, but it's not like it's gonna be, oh, you got found, cure, game over. You have options. Now, let's get more places, and Actually want to go with that so I can start working my way towards water, because increasing where we can infect is always helpful. And now that I'm out of DNA points, it's going to mutate, isn't it? I really hope not. For the record, in this one, it actually costs tons of points, like a total 7 points, to be able to devolve a trait. So, it's difficult. Although at this point, I really don't want to speak too soon, but we're doing not too bad. I'm going to grab some drug resistance and cold resistance to help out with the places that we have problems getting. Because blood and air usually helps out with the warmer regions. We just need to get the cold regions. Which, Insomnia mutated, devolve for 7 points. Because I really don't want to be found yet. The longer it takes us to be found, the better. Because at this point, we're doing a good. We have a fair amount of the world infected so far. We just kind of need to get more. And in one of my runs of this game festival, love always a good thing. In one of my runs of this thing, I devolved Insomnia. As soon as I got back up to 7 points again, it mutated again. Hypersalvation symptom mutated. Devolve for 8. I don't like spending that much points on it, but it's better than accidentally buying the next symptom, making it even worse. Guess what I did? But at this point, the next symptom to mutate, I'm going to keep it. I really hope it is hypersalivation, but at this point, we're getting a fair amount of places infected. Hypersalivation, I don't like being found this early, but I don't have the points. So, the whole world is just salivating more. That's not necessarily a bad thing. But scientists are concerned about it. Let's increase cold resistance because we have a lot of places up north, in the northern areas that are cold that need to get infected. LTK placed on watch list. Not good. At least no places are shutting down their borders yet. Oh, nope, they're starting to shut down places, but how many places are infected? Only Sweden is not infected. And for some reason, Sweden always gives me trouble in this mode because they're always the ones that start the anti-zombie project. And I don't know why. I don't like them. I cured device announced. I'm gonna start making it harder for them to research us. Because if anything, the longer it takes them, the more I get to collect the blue cure bubbles, which get me a lot of points. Which I would really like for them to do now, just so I can get a lot of points with that, but they're not. Sweden, why get infected? There we go. Well, they're not infected, but... LOTK Awareness Day. Okay. At least our borders are still open, but there we go. Okay. Every country in the world is infected. And if we can increase the infection rate, that would be awesome. Because at this point, it's increase the infection rate and save up on DNA points. Because slowly but surely, everywhere's getting infected. And I don't want to speak too soon, but I think we might be able to have this. Fear slows economy. Well, good for us. Let's have the whole world afraid because almost everyone's infected with a disease. Yeah. Oh no, not iCure device. That really increase how long it how fast they'll be able to get the cure. Oh, iCure's a failure. Yay. People with LOTK are salivating so much that the iCure touchscreen breaks. I love that. That's funny. That's really got to be awkward. So it'll take them a little over 3 years to get that. In that time, I should be able to get a fair amount of DNA points and places and infection. Now, I don't know whether I just want to go for killing lots of people or whether I just want to go for turning everyone into zombies. I'm thinking zombies just because that's kind of the whole point of this virus, but I'll take LOTK mutation patterns extraordinary. But we are slowly getting more places. Both of the places really left are rich, but getting the drug resistance is very expensive, so I'm going to wait on that. But as you can see, we're starting to infect more places of the brain, so hey, that's happy. And hey, the more we pop little cure bubbles, the more stuff we get. Still taking a little over 3 years. Looks like the time frame is staying about the same, March 4th on that year. But who knows? Yep, March 4th. So unless I do anything to change it, on March 4th, 2019, they will have the cure. And probably like 4 weeks later, everyone will be cured. But Sweden's almost there. Canada's starting to do bigger chunks, so we've totally got this. We've got this. I'm really regretting me saying that, because we won't have this. Anarchist bomb in Sweden. Anarchy, democracy, Helix, Dome. Twitch Plays Pokemon is just amazing. Last Sunday, they dubbed Bloody Sunday because so many Pokemon got released. I think 12 Pokemon got released in a span of 4 hours. That was insane. Oh, time frame jumped for some reason. But we're still doing good. We still got this. I think by the time either Canada gets fully infected or we get to 50%, I'm going to start turning people into zombies. And by looks of it, Canada's going to get there first. And we have lots of DNA points to work with, so this is a good thing. What we want is fast lethality, and having people turn to zombies will also give us more options. Canada, why you take forever? On some of Proton John's live streams on Twitch, he has subscriber streams, and when I actually get on there with him, I kind of want to mention that I did a Let's Play of this. There we go. Just because I can start complaining about Canada, seeing as how he's Canadian. But now that everyone's infected, let's go ahead and start killing people. Cannibalism, zombiness, more zombiness, with extra zombiness on the side. And let's start getting some regenerative action. LOTK begins to reanimate the dead. Okay, I really like this. First death in Algeria? Yeah. Oh, darn it. I forgot that they already know the disease. Because I've gotten here before. Oh, you can see the disease screen is different. But I've gotten here before, and they hadn't noticed my virus. So I had cannibalism. So it's like minor disease spreading, just making people eat each other. I wonder if we should worry about this. But let's get more of this, because this, well, slowing the decomposition of corpses is always happy, but this ability, Horde, will allow you to drag hordes of zombies from one country to another, and this will allow you to effectively reanimate the dead, both of which are happy things. But if like ZCOM, which is the anti-zombie thing, starts up somewhere, I can just spam this in whatever country that is, and we will get more zombies there to hopefully eliminate them. So far we're doing good. They don't even have the cure yet. Oh, ZCOM mission activated. ZCOM activated. Now they're still getting killed up there. But if we can eliminate them, all the better. Do I have something that significantly increases lethality? Not necessarily. Let's go ahead and grab both those, and we're still turning most of the people in Greenland into zombies. I'm going to pop some more zombies up there just so that hopefully ZCOM doesn't spread. And now places are starting to get fully destroyed, which I like to turn it down to regular speed for that, because it's faster to grab all the cure bubbles that way. How's ZCOM doing up there? They're spreading, but it's okay at the moment. Let us go ahead and just increase the infectivity of the ability of zombies. All the better, right? Because at this rate, it looks like the zombies are taking over the world. And we've got this. This is taken care of. Which I'm going to pause that real quick, because I don't want Greenland to spread ZCOM. And yes, I'm pretty certain we've got this one in the bag, but still better safe than sorry. Let's go ahead and grab that. Keep zombies from going away. Let's see. We have more destroyed countries than safe countries. ZCOM destroyed in Greenland. I don't think we have to deal with ZCOM anymore. I think we've got this game. Let's go ahead and grab. Increase the severity and the power of our zombies. Ha ha ha. And Greenland is fully zombified, so for some reason Indonesia still has people. They're still working towards a cure. I mean, I'm pretty certain they'll have it by 2064. Here, 1 second. Let's just get some of the dead there. More zombies. More zombies everywhere. Where still needs stuff? Infected countries. Canada. Okay. Canada only has 90,000 people left. Let's go ahead and just increase the amount of zombies there. Go ahead and get some horde stuff going, because with all the zombies in the United States, hey, there we go. We can start a couple zombie hordes there to work their way towards Canada. Oh, Canada's been destroyed, I believe. Right? I think we're good. Yep. The entire world is zombies or dead. That's fine too. Glorious dead. LOTK and its zombies have consumed humanity. There is nothing left. Yeah, simple stuff. I like how you can see how many zombies there were. And zombies really were only in the last portion of the game. Curegraph, they never really got all that close to it. So, yeah, excuse me. We actually got 4 stars on that. That was a pretty good run in my opinion. And now we have the necrovirus traits that, the first one we get slightly decreases the speed at which zombies decay. Get stuff like makes it more likely to get zombies, decreases how much it costs to use those abilities, bringing the dead back to zombies and sending hordes. Reduces the rate of decay in hot countries, and increases the chance of a zombie victim becoming a zombie. So that's all really happy. But as the end of this episode, this actually is going to be the last bit that we do in Plague Inc. for a while, because we've gotten everything out of the way. Really the only thing that we could do is these scenarios down here, which they're basically the same game but with stuff added. For example, Black Death, You can read stuff about the Black Death, which it just takes you to a Wikipedia page apparently. There we go. But it you can use the Black Death for your virus, or make it so that everywhere has the same health care. Places are getting warmer. Just places are getting colder. There are a lot of options here that really I if I get a lot of people commenting saying that yes, you should do these scenarios and I'll post them as bonus episodes. But other than that, I think we're done with plaguing for a while. I mean, as you can see in the special virus, we have up to at least 2 different plague types coming in future mutations, one of which is unknown and the other of which is unknown. So, yeah, with that, when those come along, I will go ahead and do Let's Play. I will go ahead and do videos of those. And, hell, I can even do those blind, not knowing what I'm getting into, so I'll probably do that with them. But until such point as to those come along, or I get a lot of people asking me to do the scenarios, that'll be it. So this is LuckoftheKevin signing out. See you guys next time for probably finishing up Spore, but we will see. See you guys later.